Well done, everyone. This is Henry Magembe, Sebowa Dragon Fruit Farm, Uganda, Mbalamkono. Before I go any further, let me welcome each and everyone to our YouTube channel, Mbala Dragon Fruit channel. We are here mostly to teach you and to encourage you to grow dragon fruits all over the world, and also to tell you the difficulties or the challenges, the problems, and also the good things in dragon fruit farming. Before I go any further, please subscribe. You can comment, like, ask each and everything you want to know about dragon fruit here in Uganda. So today I'm going to talk about specifically the Vietnam white. This is a cactus which needs support also like other dragon fruit varieties. This is a white, or the Vietnam white variety. Specifically today, I'm going to talk about the challenges we face in rainy seasons. We are in rainy seasons, and what are the challenges? Which diseases are common in rainy seasons? First and foremost, you have to know about what we call the anthracnose. Anthracnose is a fungal disease. It affects the plant and also the fruit. Also, we haven't received that disease because we don't have the brown. We are not receiving the brown sunken license because we have been using our organic remedies to overcome the fungal diseases. For example, we have been using baking soda, sulfur, and the copper. What we do, we mix those organic natural fungicides, and we spray to our plants. What you have to know also about, you can come closer and they see what is really I'm going to talk about. When you look at this fruit, it is very different in the appearance actually to the Moroccan red. What you have to know, the things they have in common, both of them, they have what we call the pink or the red flesh skin. Their skin is the same, but the inside, it is white. I think you get what I'm saying. What you have to do to maintain this or to overcome some things in dragon fruits, like specifically, I'm going to talk about the white. We are having very many varieties here, but specifically I'm talking about the white because some people are saying that my plants are not fruiting. What you have to know, that these plants fruit according to the varieties. When you plant the Vietnam white, it takes 1 to 2 years to start fruiting. It depends on how you have been looking after them, on how you have been feeding them. Because some people grow their fruits or their plants and they leave them there. They don't carry out manuring, they don't even care about it. Though it is a desert plant, at some cases you have to know, you have to carry out what we call simple irrigation. You cut out simple irrigation when it is not raining, when it is too hot. Since here in central Uganda, we don't experience that hot environment. We don't. That's why you are seeing our plants. They are looking healthy, even though the environment is hot. These plants, they can withstand drought. They can withstand drought. Actually, they are resistant to drought. What you have to do, you have to cut out manure. What you have to know, that manure also increases the water retention in the soils. When it rains, those waters which enter the soil, for example, when you look at this mold, the mold we made, it is very big. It is very big. So when it rains and there is manure inside, the organic manure, in most cases I'll talk about the organic manure. Artificial manure, it is effective, but since I'm carrying out organic dragon fruit farming here in Uganda, organic specifically, what I do, I use organic manure, the cow dung, rabbit urine, the manure for goats, the chicken droppings, all sorts of things, and also the plant matter also work better. So don't always complain that my plants are not fruiting. You have to first check yourself. When you check yourself, what am I missing really? So These ones, the ones you are seeing, this one has taken 1 year to start fruiting. 1 year to start fruiting. And also other varieties. But this, the Vietnam white specifically, as a certain gentleman, I won't mention the name, asked me, and he said that my Vietnam white is not really, it is not really flowering. It is not fruiting. I'll only mention the country. That gentleman is in Botswana. He said that my Vietnam white is not fruiting. It is now clocking to 3 years. So what you have to do, first check what are you missing. Are they feeding well? Did you provide the support? Some people grow dragon fruits in shades. These fruits need a lot of sunshine. They need light, continuous light. That's why some people reach an extent of implanting the artificial lights in their gardens. When you implant artificial lights in your garden, that means there is continuous lighting in the garden. We call light aids in in chlorophyll, in photosynthesis, in simple terms, in photosynthesis. So, and also aids in flowering process. So what you have to know, first come and I show you something. Excuse me a little bit. Are you seeing these insects? A little bit, they are running away. This here. These insects are very dangerous. When you see them, you have to remove them. They suck the sap from the fruit, and it ends up rotting. And when it rots, it is inedible. You can't eat it. It has rotted. So let me continue. What you have to know. So this is the difference. You can see this is a Moroccan red. Previously, you have seen the Vietnam white. This is the difference. The Vietnam white grows longer. This side, it comes longer, but this is broad. It extends towards the sides. But the Vietnam white, it grows longer. As you have seen where we have been there. And also, these spines, other spikes, they are different. For the Vietnam white, they are not as many as these ones. You can see. So this is a Moroccan red. But I'm still talking about the Vietnam white. I just wanted to show you the difference in fruits. So, what you have to maintain, members, you have to provide the support to the plant because they need what we call maximum sunlight. They need a lot of sunlight. So you don't mind where your plants are planted. Some people are complaining about maybe it might be the soils. When you look at the soils where I grown my dragon fruits, you can really wonder. You can even show them. They are stony. The place is stony. You can even see that the soils at some places are not there because we collected soils. So this means that dragon fruit can grow anywhere. It can grow anywhere, as long as the soils are well drained. That is the point. So make sure that your plants are not in shade. You don't have to plant your dragon fruit on the tree. When you plant on the tree, it will grow, yes, but it will take a very long period of time to start flowering, and it will grow like a tree still. It will grow like a tree still. But when you provide support like this, because cacti are climbing plants, that's what you have to know. They are climbing plants. Put it in mind, when they are in space, they receive what we call enough sunlight, and photosynthesis takes place. When photosynthesis takes place, that means they're receiving enough food, and that food aids in rapid growth of the plant. And each part of the plant will receive food. The fruits will receive big fruits, and that means that also your income will also increase. So members, don't just complain that my plants are not doing well, yet you are not providing what is required. Please ask. You can call me. I can help you out. I can help you out. Me, I don't mind where you are. I don't mind where you stay. I don't mind which country you live in, where you stay. I can come, and my group, we can come and help you out, by the way, because we want everyone to benefit from this. Dragon fruit is on a high demand, yet the supply is low. So I'm calling upon people to come and join the campaign of growing dragon fruits in Uganda and all over the world. You can join us. In most cases, I will also encourage the youth to enter into this amazing agriculture practice of dragon fruits. Actually, dragon fruits, they don't need a lot of technical know-how. They don't need a lot of care, as long as you fight weeds in the garden. Because one of the reasons as to why we fight weeds, they harbor pests. They act as harboring places, as harboring grounds or places for insects that affects the fruits and the plants. What someone also talked about the stem rot and the root rot. The stem rot and the root rot is as a result of, in most cases, those diseases when there is much waters, in some cases actually, but those are fungal diseases. So what you have to do, you have to apply the remedies I told you. But overcome some pests, as I've been telling you, you have to use what we call ash, chili, you mix. So people, don't use salt, because you don't know. Ash is already a salt. That is a potassium salt already. But when you use this salt, the sodium chloride, it has a great effect on the plants. So, members, don't just complain. I'm here always to provide information about dragon fruits. What you have to know that even the fruiting or the ripening period depends on the variety. You may see that the Vietnam white may take like 2 months to ripe, but the Moroccan red can take 1 month, even 1 month and 5 days or 1 month and 6 days. It depends. But the Vietnam white can also can even take to 2 months without ripening. But they can't exceed 2 months, I'm telling you. So those people saying that my plants are not growing, are not fruiting, please do the needful. Provide the manure. Provide manure, do the pruning, as soon as possible. Pruning is required. When you do pruning, you are overcoming competition on that plant. So I'll also encourage you that in rainy seasons, it also, since most of you know that these plants are cacti and they are desert plants. They're desert plants, yes, you're right. But what you have to know, in the due course, when it is raining, it also helps them to get more waters, because these plants, as you're seeing them, they are succulent. So when they're sucking the waters during the rainy seasons, it will help them in the time of when it is true drought. It will also help them, because these things, as you know, they don't have tap roots. They feed on top. So when you make the bigger the mold, the more water it is kept in the what? In the mold. So please, people, do the needful. And I will request you, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to call on our numbers. I'm going to read out the numbers. They're both on WhatsApp. And you can also call direct anytime. The first number is 0702 61 30 53. I'm repeating, 0702 61 30 53, and it is in the names of Magembe Henry Sebowa. The next number is 07022 07
0700
yes
229
exactly
290.
yes, that is,
I repeat,
yes
0700
exactly
229 290.
And it is in the name of Chisamo Emmanuel. Exactly. I'm sorry for that. I'd forgotten that number. Only one digit. It was supposed to be 0700 229 290 in the names of Chisamo Emmanuel Solomon. Those numbers are always available and they are always on, no matter what, because we are ready. We are always available to serve the country and the world. Things concerning agriculture, we are ready to spread the information and the good news about dragon fruit farming, specifically dragon fruit. We are very ready and available. Please, members, join the campaign. Join the campaign. This is not all about for my own benefit, but for the entire world, for the country, for the betterment of the people in the world and Africa. And I'm calling upon each and every one to teach and educate their own children things concerning agriculture, because agriculture is the backbone of Africa. Thank you. I remain Henry Magembe, Sebo Dragon Fruit Farmer, Uganda Mbala Mkono. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.